All right, tracking the tropics. I'm meteorologist John Dawson. This is the Fox 26 Tropical Update. Glad you're joining me to get the latest on what's happening in the tropics. Of course, we're here all the time keeping you updated with whatever there is going on, and we actually have several things. This is a Saturday afternoon update for you. So here's what we've got happening right now on the bigger picture in the Atlantic. We've got hurricane now, Tammy, that is just now beginning to really impact the Leeward Islands. So Hurricane Tammy, we're going to talk more about that in just a moment. And then we have one other area that's being kept an eye on from the National Hurricane Center. That's going to be far down to the southwestern of the Caribbean, and that is Invest 94L, about a 20% chance that it could develop. So pretty low chances. It's kind of running out of time on where it's located as well. But also, active tropical weather is on the eastern Pacific side of things. You see hurricane over there? That's Norma. Hurricane Norma, a Category 1 hurricane. And if you're in southeast Texas, in the Houston area, you're going to be able to see, look at all this moisture that's coming right over and kind of finding its way into southeast Texas, for sure other portions of Texas. So Norma is going to actually end up having some impacts on the weather in Texas. We could talk more about that at another time, but just sort of something to kind of keep in mind when you see those rain chances that are increasing. Let's get back into the Atlantic, talking about Tammy, talked about those Leeward Islands. We got hurricane warnings that are in place right there for the northern portion of those. And then as we continue to track, we are expecting Tammy to increase in strength, to get stronger. Category 2 hurricane by Monday morning early, and then we get into Tuesday. We're looking at still a Category 2 and then beginning to weaken as it starts getting a little bit closer up to Bermuda, back down to tropical storm strength. So same scenario over here with Norma, where we are continuing to see this system hold its strength, beginning to make a landfall on the Baja Peninsula there. That's going to be, so our next, I've got my dates here a little bit scattered for you. Let me get clear to clarify here. Current position, Category 1 hurricane, and then tomorrow at 1 p.m., Sunday 1 p.m., that's when we're looking at a tropical storm, and then beginning to make another landfall on the west coast of Mexico overnight, early on Monday morning. So that's Monday 1 a.m. as a tropical storm making that landfall, and then getting down to a depression or even losing its tropical characteristics quickly once it gets to Monday afternoon. Again, that's Hurricane Norma. And that, again, will all this moisture and the remnants of it are going to continue to track across Mexico and have some impacts in the Texas area. Quick update on those names. I know we're still sort of checking them off the list. It's been an above average season as far as the activity. We talked about Tammy. This is the Atlantic that we're speaking of. We talked about Tammy, and then Vince is next on the list that we'll be looking for. So always glad you have a minute to check in here with us on Fox 26. If you want to get a little bit more information, if you want to interact with me a little bit, always encouraged to do so on social media. I'm at John Dawson, Fox 26, and we will continue to keep you updated right here as necessary, and for sure we'll have another tropical update on Sunday afternoon.